Introduction. In 12 Rules for Life, An Antidote to Chaos, Jordan Peterson introduces his work by outlining 12 vital rules for a meaningful life. The introduction presents the book's themes and Peterson's relevant experiences. Central to his thesis is the chaos-order dichotomy, representing life's unpredictability and potential for suffering against stability and meaning. This concept forms the basis of the rules he proposes for navigating life's complexities. Peterson, drawing on his background as a clinical psychologist and professor, shares insights from his encounters with people facing diverse challenges, offering a deep understanding of human nature and the universal quest for meaning. Influenced by his studies in psychology, philosophy, and religion, particularly by thinkers like Carl Jung, Friedrich Nietzsche, and Fyodor Dostoevsky, Peterson shapes the book's content. His online presence, especially on Quora, where his advice on life's lessons resonated widely, underscores the global desire for guidance. The introduction also acknowledges the controversy surrounding Peterson, contributing to his public profile and the book's relevance in offering wisdom in an uncertain, chaotic world. Overall, the introduction to 12 Rules for Life sets the stage for an exploration of life's challenges, the balance between chaos and order, and the journey towards a meaningful existence. Peterson's first rule, stand up straight with your shoulders back, blends psychological insights with metaphorical storytelling. Peterson draws parallels between human behavior and that of lobsters, emphasizing the importance of confident posture in dominance hierarchies. He explains how lobsters with a confident posture are more successful in confrontations, a concept he extends to human interactions. This rule is more than just physical advice, it symbolizes confronting life's adversities with courage and self-respect. Peterson illustrates this through the biblical story of Adam and Eve, showing how humanity often aims low and how rules and standards are necessary for a higher, civilized state. Additionally, Peterson recounts a personal experience from a birthday party where honest communication was encouraged. This anecdote underlines the importance of authenticity in interactions, akin to the principle of maintaining a confident posture. The essence of Rule 1 is about adopting an attitude of self-assuredness. It's not just about physical posture, but also about facing life's challenges confidently and authentically. By standing tall, individuals can project confidence, respect themselves more, and tackle life's chaos head-on. Rule 2, treat yourself like someone you are responsible for helping, focuses on the significance of self-care and self-compassion, suggesting that people often prioritize the well-being of others over their own. This rule is illuminated by Peterson's experience at a gathering where he encountered another Jordan Peterson, a psychology professor. He describes the professor as effortlessly engaging in profound discussions, making complex topics both interesting and accessible, free from academic pretension. The core of this rule is about applying the same level of care and kindness to oneself as one would to others. Peterson observes that people tend to neglect their own needs and are overly critical of themselves, leading to detrimental patterns. He urges readers to treat themselves with the same compassion they would offer a friend in need. Peterson's practical approach is evident in his examples, which range from business management to hands-on tasks like furniture making, house designing, and initiating a writing project to aid minority students. These diverse examples underscore his belief in the real-world application of self-care principles across different life areas. The rule advocates for self-reflection on personal value and encourages prioritizing self-improvement and compassion towards oneself. It aims to break the cycle of self-criticism, fostering personal growth and well-being. Ultimately, Rule 2 underscores the necessity of self-love and the importance of treating oneself with the same responsibility and care as one would extend to others. Rule 3, make friends with people who want the best for you, highlights the importance of choosing friends who are positive and genuinely supportive of one's well-being. Peterson uses his own experiences, particularly his relationship with Jordan Peterson, a cowboy psychologist with a penchant for deep, meaningful conversations, to illustrate this concept. He contrasts the practical, nature-connected, and community-oriented attitudes of rural individuals with the often career-focused mindset of urban dwellers, appreciating the former for their sincerity and supportive nature. The crux of Rule 3 is the impact that one's social circle can have on their life. Peterson advocates for surrounding oneself with people who earnestly wish for your success and happiness, as opposed to those who may be detrimental or manipulative. He emphasizes that true friends encourage growth, potential, and provide positive reinforcement. Peterson's rapport with Jordan Peterson exemplifies this principle. Their interactions start with light-hearted banter but often progress to discussions on profound topics, such as the human propensity for evil and self-deception. An intriguing aspect of Jordan Peterson's character is his collection of socialist realist paintings. These artworks, depicting Lenin and early communists, are not a reflection of political sympathies but serve as reminders of the tragic consequences of totalitarian ideologies. They symbolize the dangers of self-deception and the human capacity for committing atrocities under the guise of noble intentions. In summary, Rule 3 advises choosing friends wisely, prioritizing those who genuinely support and Rule 4 in Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life, compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today, underscores the significance of personal growth and setting one's own standards, rather than comparing oneself to others. Peterson uses his interactions with Jordan Peterson and the backdrop of his home adorned with socialist realist paintings as a symbolic setting for this discussion. These paintings remind viewers of the human capacity for evil when pursuing seemingly noble causes, providing a poignant context for understanding this rule. Peterson's Maps of Meaning, his first book, is pivotal to this rule. In it, he delves into world mythology, examining how different cultures construct narratives to navigate life's uncertainties. He integrates evolutionary theory, neuroscience, psychology, and philosophical ideas, drawing on Nietzsche, Dostoevsky, and others. This work underscores the importance of stories in shaping our perception of the world and ourselves. Rule 4 connects with Maps of Meaning through the theme of confronting the unknown. It's about dealing with life's external challenges and inner psychological battles, moving from chaos to order. The rule advocates for personal growth by recognizing and embracing this universal human experience. This rule advises individuals to set personal benchmarks for growth, focusing on self-improvement rather than external comparisons. By measuring progress against one's past self, individuals can avoid the pitfalls of envy and frustration. Peterson also cautions against oversimplified ideologies that promise to solve complex problems without addressing internal chaos. He encourages readers to focus on improving themselves before seeking broader solutions. In summary, Rule 4 highlights the importance of inward-looking self-evaluation and continuous personal development. It advises against comparing one's journey with others, emphasizing embracing life's complexities and focusing on one's own path of self-betterment. Rule 5, do not let your children do anything that makes you dislike them, emphasizes the necessity of appropriate boundaries and discipline in parenting for raising well-adjusted children. This rule is contextualized through Peterson's reflections on his discussions with Jordan Peterson, the book's author, known for his deep, yet practical, conversations on psychology, philosophy, and human behavior. The essence of Rule 5 is that children require guidance, structure, and discipline to mature into responsible, respectful adults. Peterson stresses the importance of parents setting and enforcing clear boundaries. He believes that it's crucial for parents to prevent their children from behaving in ways that would make them disliked by others, including the parents themselves. Peterson uses the biblical story of Cain and Abel to illustrate the consequences of unchecked resentment and entitlement. This narrative underscores the need for early intervention in addressing negative behaviors and attitudes in children. The rule also addresses the issue of permissive parenting, where a lack of discipline leads to children lacking responsibility and respect for authority. Peterson cautions against overly permissive parenting styles, advocating for a balanced approach. He argues for a balanced parenting style, where discipline is neither excessive nor oppressive. Parents should foster a strong relationship based on trust and guidance, allowing children to learn from experiences within set boundaries. In summary, Rule 5 underscores the vital role of parents in developing their child's character and behavior. It advocates for a balanced approach to discipline, ensuring children grow up respectful, responsible, and well-equipped to navigate social interactions. Parents are encouraged to establish clear boundaries and enforce them with compassion and consistency. Rule 6. Set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world. Jordan Peterson urges individuals to prioritize self-improvement and personal responsibility before critiquing external matters. He connects this principle to the universal hero myth found in ancient stories, where a hero's journey symbolizes personal transformation and the bravery to face the unknown, a concept often underemphasized in psychology classes. This rule underscores the importance of addressing one's internal struggles before tackling broader societal issues, asserting that real change begins within. Peterson acknowledges suffering as an intrinsic part of the human condition, not solely attributed to external factors like politics. He argues against overprotectiveness, advocating for open discussions about suffering to foster resilience and growth. Emphasizing courage and the willingness to face the unknown, he references his own stand for free speech as a practical application of living by these principles. Overall, Rule 6 advocates for self-responsibility and personal growth as essential steps before attempting to influence external change. It highlights the need for individuals to confront and organize their own lives, thereby equipping them to contribute positively to the broader world. Rule 7. Pursue what is meaningful, not what is expedient. Advocates for prioritizing long-term, meaningful goals over short-term gratification. Peterson contextualizes this rule in the milieu of contemporary moral relativism, particularly among millennials. He notes a contradiction in modern moral education. On one hand, morality is taught as relative and subjective, and on the other, there is an emphasis on tolerance and non-judgment. Peterson observes that in such a climate, the pursuit of expediency, actions yielding immediate satisfaction, often overshadows the search for deeper meaning and fulfillment. He contrasts this with Aristotle's concept of virtue, which is about finding a balance and aiming for behaviors conducive to long-term happiness. Rule 7 urges individuals to seek meaningful endeavors, even at the cost of immediate comfort or gratification. Meaningful pursuits are defined as those contributing to a deeper sense of purpose and personal growth. Peterson emphasizes the importance of this pursuit for both individual and societal well-being. The rule challenges readers to face life's complexities head-on, advocating personal responsibility and alignment with core values. Ultimately, it promotes the idea that true fulfillment stems from engaging in meaningful actions that may require sacrifice but lead to a more purposeful and satisfying life. Rule 8 in 12 Rules for Life, Tell the Truth, or, at least, Don't Lie, emphasizes the importance of honesty and integrity in a world dominated by moral relativism. He critiques the modern tendency to dismiss absolute moral standards, leading to unclear ethical boundaries and reluctance to condemn unethical behavior. Peterson stresses that in such a relativistic environment, truthfulness and sincerity in interactions are crucial ethical behaviors. This rule also addresses the issue of virtue signaling, where individuals publicly display their moral virtues for social approval, rather than genuine virtue. Peterson argues that true virtue lies in actions and integrity, not in self-promotional declarations. He advocates for open-mindedness and constructive dialogue with differing viewpoints, countering intolerance and promoting sophistication. Peterson navigates the challenges of nihilism, resulting from moral confusion, and the oversimplifications of ideological thinking. He encourages a balanced approach, steering clear of both moral relativism and dogmatic ideologies. Reflecting on the historical and scientific roots of moral relativism, Peterson contrasts this with the ancient Greek pursuit of wisdom and reasoned understanding of moral dilemmas. Overall, Rule 8 underscores the value of honesty and integrity, advocating for a commitment to truthful living, rejecting shallow virtue signaling, and engaging in open dialogues to foster a more ethical and meaningful society. Rule 9, assume that the person you are listening to might know something you don't, focuses on valuing open-mindedness, humility, and learning from others. Peterson explores this concept against the backdrop of human morality and our propensity to create rules and customs. He notes the ancients' practice of discussing life and morality, enriched by diverse perspectives, and contrasts this with the challenge of modern relativism, which often leads to moral ambiguity. Drawing from Aristotle, Peterson underscores the innate human tendency to establish moral frameworks, asserting that a life devoid of moral concerns is unrealistic. He criticizes the deceptive nature of relativism, noting that even staunch relativists may reveal deep-seated moral convictions when their values are challenged. Peterson integrates modern scientific understanding with ancient wisdom, emphasizing the preservation of enduring stories and teachings. Rule 9 is centered on the importance of humility in conversations, urging individuals to consider that others might offer valuable insights, thus fostering a culture of learning and personal growth. The rule also reiterates the theme of personal responsibility prevalent in Peterson's work, advocating for self-growth and resilience. In essence, Rule 9 encourages an approach to interactions that is open, humble, and receptive to the knowledge of others, facilitating constructive dialogue and deeper understanding. Rule 10, be precise in your speech, stresses the necessity of clear and accurate communication to foster understanding and avoid conflict. Peterson recognizes language as a potent tool for expressing thoughts and emotions, yet acknowledges its potential for causing confusion if used imprecisely. The rule emerges from Peterson's reflection on the demanding nature of these rules, requiring individuals to venture into the unknown and strive for seemingly unattainable ideals. He posits that the pursuit of these ideals, despite their uncertainty, imbues life with purpose. Be precise in your speech focuses on the critical role of clarity in communication. Peterson argues that precision in language is essential for meaningful interaction, advising against vague or ambiguous expressions. He highlights the risks of imprecise speech, including misunderstandings, conflicts, and misinformation, emphasizing how our speech shapes our perception of reality and influences actions. Peterson urges responsibility in language use, advocating for awareness of the impact of words on others and avoiding harmful speech. The rule also promotes self-reflection in communication, encouraging thoughtful and considered expression over impulsive or emotionally driven responses. In summary, Rule 10 advocates for precision in speech to improve communication, enhance understanding, and prevent conflicts. It emphasizes the importance of being responsible and reflective with our words, contributing to more meaningful and effective interactions. Rule 11, do not bother children when they are skateboarding. At first seems unusual but conveys a deep message about letting children take risks and learn through experience. This rule emerged from Peterson's reflections on his popular Quora response, which resonated with many seeking life guidance. Using skateboarding as a metaphor, Peterson underscores the importance of risk-taking in children's development. He believes that activities involving risk, like skateboarding, teach resilience, responsibility, and fear management. Peterson warns against overprotectiveness, arguing that shielding children from all risks can impede their ability to handle life's challenges. The rule advocates for a balance between adult supervision and granting children the freedom to explore and make mistakes. Peterson emphasizes that facing and learning from failures is a crucial part of growing up. He also stresses the need to nurture children's sense of adventure and curiosity, as these traits are vital for their overall development. In essence, Rule 11 highlights the significance of allowing children to embrace challenges and risks autonomously. It encourages adults to provide guidance but also to understand the importance of experiential learning in shaping character and personal growth. Jordan Peterson's 12th rule in 12 Rules for Life: pet a cat when you encounter one on the street, may seem whimsical, but it holds a deeper significance about appreciating life's small joys amidst chaos. This rule ties into Peterson's earlier work, Maps of Meaning, The Architecture of Belief, and his online lectures, which gained significant attention, including amidst political controversy. Maps of Meaning delves into how myths and religious narratives convey moral messages, portraying the world as a drama of order, masculine, and chaos, feminine, rather than a mere assembly of objects. Rule 12 emerges from this symbolism, suggesting that amid life's unpredictability, one should cherish simple, joyful moments like petting a cat. Such acts offer a reprieve from complexity, serving as reminders of the world's inherent beauty and goodness. Peterson emphasizes the importance of these small connections and pleasures in maintaining emotional well-being in a challenging world. The rule prompts individuals to stay present and value life's simple joys, even during difficult times, reminding them of the goodness that exists around them. In summary, Rule 12 encourages finding meaning and fulfillment by embracing life's simple, joyful moments amidst its chaos, emphasizing the importance of small acts of kindness and the beauty in everyday experiences. The conclusion of Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life emphasizes life's inherent challenges and the unavoidable nature of suffering. Peterson advocates confronting life's difficulties with courage and responsibility as a path to growth and resilience. He revisits the central theme of balancing chaos and order, with chaos symbolizing life's unpredictability and order representing structure and stability. This balance is crucial for a meaningful life. Meaning, a significant theme in the conclusion, is portrayed not as an abstract idea but as a practical guide for living. Peterson suggests finding meaning through responsibility, meaningful pursuits, and fostering connections of love and compassion. The conclusion serves as a call to action, encouraging readers to apply the 12 rules to their personal circumstances, emphasizing that transformation begins with small steps and self-improvement. Peterson's blend of psychology, philosophy, and personal anecdotes provides a comprehensive perspective on navigating life's challenges. Overall, the book's conclusion underscores the importance of facing suffering, achieving balance between chaos and order, and actively seeking life's meaning. It motivates readers to embark on a personal journey of growth and self-discovery, applying the book's principles to their lives.